young lady I was working with, Grassroots, and she volunteered. She came to Potomac Gardens on a grant, and she had a computer class. My mother told me that if I couldn't say anything good, don't say anything at all. So some things I can't say. But here's the. I gave her this video. I was taking care of the basketball court. They said it was people there before me also too. They said it was people who used to try to keep the rims up and put the keep the rims up. And that was a little video of I gave her that, and I used to have to drain the basketball court. It was lopsided. It had water. It used to be water right here. You can see that's a little Larry. He was a mess, little hustler boy. He wanted the benefits of rapping, and that's my little buddy. All my little buddies right there. That's my little crew. It's my bicycle crew. I think some of them got brand new bicycles for Christmas. This is during the winter too, but I had to maintain all of the bicycles there. I was trying to teach them. Some of the kids, I actually taught them how to change a flat tire and tighten up the chain. Flip the bike over. A lefty loosey, righty tighty. They all knew that. And the lady had the video class. That was Leanne. She did that Carlton dance. She had to catch herself because she would do that Carlton dance, and she didn't want anybody to know she danced like Carlton. This is a lopsided one here. Video that Dre made sideways. This was before I had my. This is years before I just cut my. Matter of fact, my beard looks the same now, but I had my dreadlock beard. I had to cut it a couple of times because it kept getting tangled up, but it was pretty much down to my belt before I cut it. That guy had a snare. This guy here, Mo is his name. He was a child prodigy. His parents pushed him. You know how child prodigies have breakdowns? But he wrote these songs in church, and he ended up living with his grandmother. But that's that hard drive. See, hard drive recorder was a dinosaur. I broke my neck to get that. I even got a loan on my ring. My brother gave me. They used to give me $100 on this every time I got a loan on it. Showing everybody how to plug the wires in and out. Wow, I see my iPod. Instead of the iPhone, it's an iPod sitting right there. That's 2014. That's George. He used to come over at my house regularly, and he used to eat my leftover pork skins. I used to have potato chips left over. He used to run through my cabinets and eat all of my potato chips there, half the bags. But he was a smart kid. I think I got that shirt from over my father's. Drago George, all these kids are way taller than me now. But let me try to keep this short. Where's the last one is the Hard for a Kid. I told you about the song that I wrote, and this is at Potomac Gardens. The bad part about it, the guy videoed the whole activity. So when he got down to me, he only had 17 seconds left on his battery. But that's I don't see how I can forget these kids' names. But I used to walk this kid to school every now and then. I used to walk him to school. He's a little boy. His mother's really tall. He ended up, when I saw him, he happened to walk past when I was sitting in the car. He was so tall I didn't even recognize him. I remember him when he was really small. I used to fix his bicycles. This little boy is a genius. The second one, he used to unlock phones when he was small. I used to tell him he needed to charge more money for unlocking people's computers. So I think last time I saw him, he was talking about doing gaming. He wanted to be a gamer. There goes Malik. He had a skateboarder. I let him use my my key one time, and I had old-fashioned roller skates. My rollerblades. He kept my key. And I remember I bought everybody chicken wings. That's Nate right next to him. That was my main ace hand, my right hand kid. He was a mess too. All these kids were wild. They always in a neighborhood like that, you had to put on a persona, or they'll beat you up. You know, you had to be tough. Had to be tough. That's why I wrote that song. Hard for a kid in G. You know, it's hard living in the gardens. Hard for a kid. And I remember when I asked one kid, I said, "It's hard for the kid living in the gardens." He said, "Huh?" He said, "No, I think it's fun up in this joint." It's a gated community. It seemed like the gates were in those communities to keep the police from getting into the community. It seemed like it was a jail. Yeah, I've seen plenty of times when the fire department came and they couldn't even get to the apartment because of the gates. They finally, years later, after people protested, they finally cut holes in the gates where you can actually walk through. So, with his, let me turn off my song real quick so you can hear this. Here you go. It's very short, so you gotta listen. I wanna be. Take a test. I pull out a booger and I put it on the desk. Eating boogers. That was the shortest 17 seconds. So he caught him right in the middle. That's me right there. I got my cape on. I got my black and white floor sheens on. I'm dressed in white. Got my bandana on my head. Everybody's got bandanas around their necks, you see. I told you about the time I passed out the bandanas, and this lady who know me too, and she, when I turned my back, she made them take all the bandanas and put them in their pocket. But that was part of their uniform. See the photographer down the bottom? I had to take a test. I booger and I put it on the desk. Eating boogers. In the city. Backyard. That's Backyard. Backyard band. Backyard was a little bit younger than Junkyard back in the day. So these were little kids when they first started. So that's my neighborhood. I tried to make a difference. And check out my screen here. This is the Mad Scientist. So let me go ahead and put this up so I can go live real quick. Peace.